Games Brains A Head-Banging Life with a tier ranking, and we are looking at the top 50 PS1 games. Now, we haven't decided what this top 50 is. We have taken it from Metacritic. We have taken the 50 highest rated games on Metacritic and put them into this ranking, and we're going to put them where we think they belong. Agreed, Damon?
Yep, definitely.
Right, we begin with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Never played.
Same here. Now, have you not, weirdly enough, everybody, like, this is the top one, Dame. This is the top ranked.
Really?
On the Metacritic, this is considered the best PlayStation game.
Yeah, well, they're clearly either Tony Hawk fans or they're idiots.
No, see, I recognize that people love this game. This is considered to be one of the best sort of skateboarding sims out there. Or not simulators, because I think it's more action than that. But I never played it. I was never into these kind of games. I've never played it either.
No, I mean, look, I've never played it, but like I said, I mean, recently I've been going through eBay, like trying to get rare PS1 games because I like to have all the rare games, and that Tony Hawk games, they're going for like 20 odd quid.
Right.
For PS1 game, you know. I mean, you're talking about like games like Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, that goes for like 35 quid still now.
Yeah.
Honestly. But this game's gone for like 20 odd quid, and it's a flipping, what is that, bloody skateboarding game, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. But simply put, it goes into never been played because neither of us have ever played it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Didn't he die too? I thought.
No, I don't know.
No, sorry, that was bloody Chrono Cross, wasn't it?
Okay, I'm not sure.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Right, next up is Tekken 3. Now, this is obviously a fighting game. It's a great game. Would you agree?
Yeah, I've only ever played one Tekken game, and that's Tekken 3.
Oh, so in fact, it's the only one you played. How much do you remember about it?
It's just your standard fighting game, you know. I mean, that's all I remember. You know, I mean, I've never really liked fighting games anyway, other than Street Fighter. But yeah, it's just a standard fighting game. I thought I was for it.
Wow, harsh words from Damon. I think it's better than your standard. So where would you put it? So you don't think it should go in the best, good, okay, or bad?
I mean, probably for me, it'd be okay, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Virtual Fighter and Street Fighter are above that, in my opinion.
Tekken is better than Virtua Fighter. That's crazy talk.
I'm loyal to my Shenmue toys.
Okay, all right. Well, I think this can't go in okay. That is so controversial. It goes in good. Come on, man. At least good. It's not in the best, but at least good.
Well, I'll bump up the good only because of King, the character King.
There you go. That's a good reason, King.
There we go. Yeah.
Right. Next, we have Gran Turismo, the racing game. Thoughts on this?
Never played it.
Really? You never played Gran Turismo?
No, I mean, I've racing games. You're talking about what? The Ridge Racer Type 4, Formula 1 games, and probably Sega Rally.
Okay, all right. I mean, I have played Gran Turismo. I was never a fan of the kind of realistic racing games, you know? I've always been, until Forza, really. So for me, although I know Gran Turismo is well-loved, I never really got into it. So what do you reckon about putting it in the okay bracket?
Yeah, I mean, it's a racing game, so yeah, it'll go in the okay bracket, yeah.
Cool. Right then, here we go. Ready for this one?
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Final Fantasy 9. The best?
Yeah, easily. There's no arguing.
Yeah, I think we established before. This is also you said Final Fantasy 8's your favourite.
Well, I've recently completed 7, 8, 9, 10, and obviously 10.2. And out of all of them, number 8 really, because I've only ever completed number 8 once, and that was recently. And for me, the story stood out a lot. I love number 9. I love number 9.
Yep.
But the number 8 story for me stood out so much better.
Well, I hope it's on this list. I'm not sure if it's the top 50, but yes, I agree. Final Fantasy 9 goes in the best. It's my favourite Final Fantasy game to date. Right. Where am I missing? Where is it gone? Hold on. Bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
Chrono Cross.
Chrono Cross.
Yeah, the RPG.
Hmm. I've never heard of that.
I've never played it. Truth be told, I've never played it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, never heard of it. Yeah.
I know it's very, very popular. Right.
Chrono Cross. Is that the bloody the green dinosaur? Or is that Croc?
No.
I don't know.
You got Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger.
No, never heard of it.
All right, goes in and never played. I've never played it. Metal Gear Solid.
It's got to go in there with the best, and it's got to.
Yeah, even though it's the kind of game that I wouldn't want to play nowadays, and when you reflect on it, you can probably find more flaws with it than you thought at the time. I think it'd be insane not to put Metal Gear Solid in the best, you know?
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah.
Above Final Fantasy or after Final Fantasy?
Behind Final Fantasy.
Yep, same here. Another one I've not played, Gran Turismo 2.
No.
Cool, and never played. Then we've got Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Again, I've never played it.
I mean, I've never played this either, but it's Resident Evil, what the fuck? It's Street Fighter. Street Fighter. So I don't know, it's never played. We can't judge it fairly.
Yeah, I mean, Street Fighter, you're talking about for the SNES version, that's it?
No, I mean, obviously I played later ones, but
I
I don't remember this one at all.
Yeah.
Okay, Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, that's a difficult one.
The thing is, when I eventually got around to playing Symphony of the Night, it had aged. Do you see what I mean? Like, that's one of my problems. I never played it on the PlayStation. I played it later on in re-releases.
Oh, there you go.
I liked it, but I didn't see why everyone was going nuts over it, if that made sense.
Yeah, I mean, I played on the PlayStation, but I mean, I wouldn't consider it even in the league with Metal Gear and Final Fantasy.
No.
No, so is there one between
we've got good. Well, we've got Tekken 3, we're in good, and then we've got OK, which has Gran Turismo.
I would personally stick it in good because I mean it's a game that everyone talks about. You know, everyone goes on about this game, but it's good.
I agree. It's a good game. Right, Wipeout 2047. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Well, I've only ever played Wipeout 64. I think it was on the N64.
Yep.
So I've not actually played Wipeout on a PS1, but I'm guessing it's going to be the same sort of game, but obviously different graphics.
Of course.
So I'll stick it in OK with Gran Turismo because it's sort of like a racing game, isn't it?
I unfortunately am going to have to disagree with you. I have played this, although I'm more familiar with the Nintendo 64 version. I'm aware of Wipeout on the PlayStation as well, and I really like it. I think it goes in the good.
Well, I've not played it, so I'll go with your opinion because of the fact that I've not played it, so yeah. I can't judge it.
Yeah, if one of us has played it, the other can make the decision. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Vagrant Story.
Never heard of it.
Never played it. Same here. Goes and never played. Okay, another one to make you laugh. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the original.
These are the top 50, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, again, never played it.
Never played it. Already in there. Right. Okay, now we're going to get into an interesting dispute. The next one is Final Fantasy VII.
Well, it's got to go in, obviously, with the best.
Of course. But does it go above 9 or after 9? Obviously, it's an iconic Final Fantasy. It's arguably the most popular one.
Well, I mean, obviously for me, that was the first Final Fantasy game I played. So I never played the ones before that. So obviously that introduced me to Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But I do prefer number 9 over 7.
I already said 9's my favourite one. Yeah. So do we agree 7 goes after 9?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
But ahead of Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, easily.
Medal of Honor. Ooh.
That's a tough one. I mean, for gun games, it's got to be up there. But I mean,
I played through this completely for footage for the YouTube channel a few months ago, and I couldn't believe how good it still was. For me, this goes in the best.
Yeah, I mean, off the top of my head, this is probably one of the first gun literally gone are games that I played. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'll go with that. So yeah, definitely.
I'm going to go even further. I want to put it above Metal Gear Solid.
So I was just about to say to myself. So yeah,
Excellent. Glad to see we're on the same page.
yeah, definitely.
Parappa the Rapper.
Never heard of it.
Oh, the dancing game. You must have seen the character Parappa.
No, I actually haven't. No.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've never played it. I just know of it.
Mm.
Colony Wars.
Colony Wars.
I never played it.
No, I don't think it.
Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon.
So, this might be controversial, but it's gonna go, for me. It's in the good.
Yep, of course it is.
Yeah.
100% agree. All the 3 original Spyro games belong in the good. However, I need to tell you this. This is the only Spyro game in the top 50.
Really? So Spyro 3 got in above the first Spyro.
You know what? I can believe it got in above the first Spyro because the first Spyro has flaws.
Yeah, of
Spyro
course.
2 is the best Spyro game. So yeah, I was shocked.
Yeah, interesting.
It's got the same score overall through reviews on Metacritic as Resident Evil Spyro Year of the Dragon. But I agree, it's a good game.
It is a good game. Yeah.
Should we put it at the top above Tekken 3?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Tomb Raider, the original Tomb Raider.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's a damn good game, man. No argument there, right?
Yeah, Joe. I mean, I've never really liked the Tomb Raider series, but it's a good game. You know, it's a if you can get past the initial training bit and then the annoying first area with the tigers in the mountain area, then yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'd put it in the very best with Final Fantasy and all that, but for me, it'll go in the good.
Where in the good though? We've got Spyro, Tekken 3, Castlevania, and Wipeout.
I mean, if I had a choice of out of those games, which one I'd want to play, Tomb Raider wouldn't be the top of the list. It'd probably be below Spyro in my opinion.
I'm gonna agree with you on that one. Yep. Resident Evil.
Man, well, it's obviously easily the best.
Yep. The question is where. So our best currently looks like this: Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy VII, Medal of Honor, Metal Gear Solid.
Well, I mean, I would probably go for obviously Final Fantasy IX, then 7, then Resident Evil, then Metal Gear. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but then I could also go for 9, Resident Evil, then 7.
That would be my preferred. That would be.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver.
Oh, man, seriously.
Now, I am going to be... I think... I want to know how much you agree with me here. This does not go in the best.
Yeah.
It goes in good purely because people go and watch our 10 things to see the flaws. There are too many flaws for this to be the best.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think it goes to top of good.
Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah, definitely. I mean, out of the good list, I would much rather play this game.
Okay, it doesn't get any easier. We have Crash Bandicoot 3, Warped.
Well, it's got to go in there with the best.
Yep. I would say bottom of the best, though.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Yeah, I mean, Crash is a great game, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Ape Escape.
It's not worthy enough to go in with the best, in my opinion. It's a great game. It's a great game, but compared to your Final Fantasies and all that, I don't think it even comes close to those games. So for me, it would have to go in the good. But I don't know whereabouts in the good.
I would put it in the best. I'd put this above Crash Bandicoot.
Not really over there.
Yeah.
I think millions would disagree with you.
All right. I mean, I'll meet you in the middle, top of good, ahead of Soul Reaver.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great game, and it's a very hard game to find too. But I've searched for it.
Syphon Filter.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah, Syphon Filter, first one.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, the only decent one out of the however many there is now.
Yeah.
The game, I was actually playing it about 2 weeks ago. The game's got a lot of flaws. It's got
Absolutely.
a lot of bad things. I mean, it's definitely not the best. But, I'm gonna say okay. To be honest.
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
I went back and tried to play it again recently and found it to be quite unenjoyable compared to what I remember.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing it recently, and it's a lot of flaws, a lot of glitchiness, repetitive enemies constantly coming in. The weapons are terrible too.
I'll put it at the top of okay above Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
Dance Dance Revolution.
Never played it.
I played it in the arcades, not on PlayStation, so can't really talk.
Mm.
WWF SmackDown 2, Know Your Role.
Man. Well, back in the day when this came out, obviously I was probably interested in. Yeah, I think this was even before you was into it. So, but I mean, I've always enjoyed playing those sort of games, but it definitely doesn't go into the top.
No, of course.
But I'll stick it in good because the fact that it is wrestling games are always enjoyable to play.
Right, where? We got Ape Escape, Soul Reaver, Spyro, Tomb Raider, Tekken, Castlevania, Wipeout. Where does SmackDown going at?
Probably above Wipeout, I'd say, probably.
I'm going to go with you now. I don't remember this game, so you've said enough about it. Colin McRae Rally 2.0. So not the first Colin McRae, the second one. I never played it.
Nah, me neither.
The next one I never played. Madden NFL 2001.
Why do people like those games for? No, I've never played this.
Same here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I think some of the ones are missing. Nope, there it is. Hold on. Oh, no, there it is. I skipped one. Don't worry. Right, here's an argument. Final Fantasy VIII.
So
it goes in the best, but for me, at the end of the best.
So this game is very controversial because a lot of people, surprisingly, not a lot of people like this game.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, I'm guessing that's why it hasn't been remastered.
It has. It has been. It has been now.
Oh, it has been remastered. Okay, then cool, sweet.
Not remade,
but I mean, I can remake more after 7 guys.
Were you breaking up?
I believe someone was texting. Yeah, so it definitely goes in the best, but I mean, this is my favourite out of the lot. But
okay, tell you what, right? Listen, we will reach an agreement here. Yeah, an agreement. This is the deal, right? You can have Final Fantasy 8 in the best wherever you want, provided I can move Ape Escape up to the best.
I'll go with that, yeah.
So where do you want Final Fantasy 8 to go? You've got 9, Resident Evil, 7, Medal of Honor, Metal Gear, Crash.
So I'm not going to be stupid here. I'll put it behind Resident Evil.
Ahead of 7.
Yeah, so I'll do 9 Resident Evil.
Yeah.
So 9 Resident Evil, 7, then 8. Sorry.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do love it, but number 9 brings obviously back the most memories for me.
And then we got Ape Escape at the end of the best. Okay. Yeah. Wipeout 3. I never played Wipeout 3.
Nope.
Final Fantasy Chronicles. This was Final Fantasy 4 and Chrono Trigger, I believe. I never played this.
Is this if it's the one that was on the GameCube, Chronicles?
No, it's not that. It's a combination.
Nope.
Re-release of Final Fantasy 4, one of the Chrono games.
No, I don't know. I read it.
Same here. Tekken 2.
Not played it.
Well, we have Tekken 3 in the good. Tekken 3 was a major step up for me from Tekken 2. I'm going to put Tekken 2 in the okay, behind Syphon Filter, ahead of Gran Turismo.
Mm.
Right. Now I would say we're about to get to arguably the last major dispute of where this goes. The next one is Resident Evil 2. Now, I'll tell you where I think this goes. I think this goes the top of the best, ahead of everything. It is Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to. I'm actually going to agree with you. It's hard to argue. This is probably a game which can be played over and over again.
Yep.
There's so many different scenarios and different ways, and there's obviously it's like 4 different playthroughs, isn't it? So
yeah, there's so many different things you can do in it. It's iconic.
Yeah, definitely. I'll go with that. Yeah.
Yep. So our current leader is Resident Evil 2. Iron Hander.
Never heard of it.
Same here. I'd never heard of it either. Grandia.
Never heard of it.
I heard of it, but never played it. NHL 2001. Never played it.
No.
Ice hockey, as if.
No.
Ridge Racer Type 4.
Right.
It goes no K, Damon.
Huh?
It goes no K, and I'll tell you why.
Well, yeah. I mean, it don't deserve to go in the other two. No way. But I mean, this was probably other than Sega Rally, was like probably the introduction to racing games.
We played fuck up.
You used to play because I remember you played this quite a lot, trying to get on a car. Yeah.
Even though it was the same car with just different skins, which is why I think it belongs in the OK.
Yeah. Well, it don't compare to the rest.
But I'm going to put it at the top of OK, ahead of Syphon Filter.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Crash Team Racing.
Oh, man. For me, it's got to go in the best.
No, I don't agree. It goes good. It's very good. Oh, okay. You know what? It can go in the best, but at the bottom of best after Ape Escape.
Yeah, I'll go then. I enjoy that game. I thought it was a good game.
It is. It's a great rally game. It really is. It's not, Mario Kart, but what you're going to do.
Well, yeah.
Madden NFL 2002.
Seriously, who the hell made this list?
It's Metacritic combined efforts of everyone's reviews and user scores.
Clearly, it must have been a lot of Americans then.
But these are considered the best of the games, unfortunately, whether you agree with them or not.
Yeah.
Okay, Oddworld, Abe's Exodus.
No, it's a really good game.
Yeah.
Enjoyable. Does it go in the greatest?
No, it goes in good.
Yeah, it goes in good, yeah.
The question is, where do we put it? We've got Soul Reaver, Spyro, Tomb Raider, Tekken, Castlevania, SmackDown, and Wipeout.
I would put it behind. What was the top two?
Spyro, Soul Reaver, Spyro, Tomb Raider.
I'll put it above Tomb Raider.
I would put it, agree, but I'd also put it above Spyro.
Oh, Spyro?
Yeah.
Did you say it was Ape Escape, the first one, yeah?
No, it's Exodus, the sequel.
The sequel. The sequel was better. Yeah. The sequel was better.
Was better. You agree with me, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, don't do your nut. Don't go mad. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3.
Never played it. Seriously, I swear he wrote the list himself.
The fact there's 3 of the games in there.
I know.
Clarity. Driver.
I'll stick it in good.
Yep.
Not the greatest, but I mean, bloody hell.
I would put it very high and good though. After Soul Reaver, but before Abe's Exodus, we played the shit out of Driver.
Yeah, well, it was one of those games where we just kept. I mean, mainly for the video mode.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's good.
Yeah. I'll go with that.
Do you know what's amazing? We don't have any games in the bad yet.
Well, I mean, if I played Tony Hawk games, they'd be in the bad.
If you played them, you'd probably love them as much as everybody else does.
Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah, true.
Right, then we have Spider-Man.
Wow.
Good game,
Do you know,
man.
I really, really like this game. Really like
Yeah,
this game.
same here.
I would stick it in the best. I really, really, I played this game a lot.
All right, listen, that's crazy talk. I can't have Spider-Man ranked higher than Soul Reaver, Driver, Abe's Exodus. That's crazy.
Mm.
I would put Spider-Man in good. I would put it after Tomb Raider, before Tekken.
Before Tekken.
Before Tekken, after Tomb Raider.
Yeah, go on. I'll go with that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Tenchu Stealth Assassins. It's not the best before you say it. I know we love it, but it's not the best.
No. Do you know what? I would stick this in okay.
No way.
Yeah, do you know?
Why?
Again, I literally I completed it about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it's not a great game.
Okay.
You know? I mean, it's enjoyable. Don't get me wrong, it's enjoyable. But there's like 10 levels. The weapons are you can only hold a certain amount of weapons, and it's just terribly. The graphics are terrible. Obviously, it's a PS1 game.
Yeah.
But
I'll go. I'm gonna defer to your recent opinion on this. Where and okay, we've got Ridge Racer, Syphon Filter, Tekken 2, Gran Turismo.
Oh, it'll go first.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, then we have NBA Live 2001.
Nope, never play it.
Same here. Silent Hill. The best.
Well, it's got to go in the best. Yeah, it's got to. Yeah.
The question is, where do we put it? Now, here's the thing. Obviously, recently we talked quite a lot about Silent Hill, but we both agreed that Resident Evil was the better game. So it can't go above Resident Evil, which is third in the best.
Yeah, I mean, I would put it probably above Final Fantasy 8, behind Resident Evil 1.
So are you sure about that? We've got Resident Evil, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Medal of Honor.
Oh, actually, hang on.
Yeah. Now, I would put it after Final Fantasy 7 and ahead of Final Fantasy 8.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll go with that because I mean, this game's a part of history.
Of course. Excellent. Right, we have Luna 2 Eternal Blue Complete.
Nope, never played it.
Same here, never played it. Alundra.
Alundra, never.
I've heard of it, never played it. Medal of Honor Underground. The sequel.
Yeah, I mean, I played it.
Yep.
But it's not. It doesn't really stand out for me.
It doesn't, does it? You're absolutely right.
No.
I played it, and it's got very little impact.
Yeah, I would stick it in okay.
Same. I would put it after Tenchu as well, ahead of Ridge Racer. No, after Ridge Racer.
Yeah.
No, after Syphon Filter, because the Syphon Filter I remember more. Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you compare it to the first Medal of Honor, when you say Medal of Honor, that's the one I always think about. Always.
Absolutely. Right, we've got two more. And one I'm pretty sure you'll have never played, and one will be worth a good discussion. So, first, we'll do the one we've never played. Need for Speed High Stakes.
No, never played it.
And last but not least, it is Dino Crisis 2. Not 1, 2.
The better one.
The better one? You prefer 2?
Yeah. I do prefer 2, yeah. Yeah, I mean, number 1's a great game, don't get wrong, but I thought number 2 was better, yeah. But,
that's fascinating, because I think it's way worse. Okay, so where would you put it?
I wouldn't put it in the best. Although I prefer it. I mean, it's hard because I would put number 1 in the best, but I enjoyed playing number 2 though a bit more than number 1.
Right.
But then I would stick number 2 in okay. It's hard because.
See, I would put it in okay.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer number 2 because of the story, but then number 1 was a better game.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with it. I'll go with okay too.
Where and okay? We got Tenchu, Ridge Racer, Syphon Filter, Medal of Honor, Tekken 2, Gran Turismo.
Could probably go for, I mean, either top or even behind Tenchu.
I think behind Tenchu, I think that's a fair agreement.
Yeah.
Right, that's our tier list complete. Right, we're going to go through them in order now, quickly. So, shockingly, we have played not played quite a few here. We have not played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Wipeout 3, Madden, Colin McRae 2.0, Dance Dance Revolution, Parappa the Rapper, Colony Wars, another Tony Hawk's game, the original, Vagrant Story, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Gran Turismo 2, Alundra, Need for Speed, NBA Live 2001, Lunar Story, Einhander, Tony Hawk's 3, Madden 2002, NHL 2001, Grandia, Chrono Cross, and Final Fantasy Chronicles. To be fair, half of them are sports games. At least half of them. So I'm not too bummed out about not having played many of them.
Yeah.
We have none in the bad. Amazingly, we did not put any in the bad. Then we have our okay list, starting with Gran Turismo, Tekken 2, Medal of Honor Underground, Syphon Filter, Ridge Racer Type 4, Dino Crisis 2, Tenchu Stealth Assassins. Then we go to the good. We have Wipeout, SmackDown No Your Role 2, Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, that is, Tekken 3, Spider-Man, Tomb Raider, Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon, Oddworld, Abe's Exodus, Driver, and Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Strong row.
Yeah, definitely.
But the best row is so good. Crash Team Racing, Ape Escape, Crash Bandicoot 3, Warped, Metal Gear Solid, Medal of Honor, Final Fantasy 8, Silent Hill, Final Fantasy 7, Resident Evil, Final Fantasy 9, Resident Evil 2.
Yep.
That is literally the cream, the best of PlayStation 1.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
There you go. There's our tier ranking. Let us know what yours would be in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?